Alrighty. Let me get this shit finished setting up. And then we will be golden. Here, put in the chat. And 3, 2, 1. Boom. There it is. Alrighty. Who we got in here? Who we got in here? Come on, pull it up. Let's see here. We've got Gnome. Good night. Yes, it is good morning for you. Alright. Oh Lord, he coming. Not that kind of coming, no one. Which also, by the way, no one, your Predator blueprint, that'll not be getting included on this rendition of Wreckfest, because you've already submitted 3. So, that'll be for next time. So, submit 2 more for next week. Then we got Tally Fox, Cruiser, and Fruggo in the chat. So, alrighty. I suppose we should get this absolute shit show on the road. They're all the same blueprint, just fix. No. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get this shit. Anomalous nuke. I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is from Gnome, considering he's basically the answer. I ask of you, it took me 1 week to make the Predator. Well, then what one do you not want? Put in, because I'll only do 3. Stand on principle. Stay by the rules. Yes, that doesn't make any difference here. You make your decision. Use the last one I put in. Okay. Not the first. Alright. Let me go and fix that real quick before I... let's see here. So the first one you put in... Ah, I see. You had 2 Predators. Got it. Got it. Okay. So then we'll get rid of that, and then we will... Whoop, pull it off screen. Here, hang on. We're gonna put that there for a second. Let me re-download this. There she is. Copy. Oh, I better get out of this menu before I do that. And paste. Okay, that should be the updated Predator. Yes, there it is. Alright. That works. It's a Diddy party. No, it is not a Diddy party. We are not oiling up. Haters will say the Selkie committed friendly fire. Let's get this fucking nuke on the road. I'm gonna guess. Yeah, no. Gnome, you never cease to amaze me with how the fuck you get these little things to... What the fuck does the spin block in the back do? Gnome, you actively make my brain hurt. Like, you actually make my fucking brain hurt. How the fuck does this make it? You create craft that have the sole purpose of breaking the fucking game and defying physics. Like, un momento. I wish to see this thing maneuver. Marauder. Spin block is a reaction wheel. That still doesn't make any sense to me, man. Especially since it doesn't have any materials. Why is it... Why... Oh, are you going for it? Are you going? Oh, it's going. It's very slow, but I guess that's the downside with not having any materials. Oh, is it gonna miss? It missed! It missed! It got hit by the side cannons! It crippled it! You had one job! You lost! How did you lose? Oh my god! How? We're gonna go ahead and move on. That is depressing. Holy shit. Why the fuck is there a desert boa in here? Hold on. Oh god. Oh, this is from Cruiser. Oh, it broke. Oh, it broke a lot. You'll see it once you spawn it in. Whoa. You have the, like, supplies swinging in the wind with that? I think you spawned it too low. I don't think so. I'll try it again. Connection rules. Oh, there we go. Okay. Holy shit. I know the colors are a little bit off because it's in my fleet colors, but... What the fuck? Hey, yo, why is the chef working on the engine? You even have the engine rumbling. God damn. Okay. Box of weapons. Eh, the AA gun's alright. I feel like the clips on the side could be a little bit bigger to indicate that they hold more, instead of, like, looks like they have 5-round stripper clips or some shit in it. The chef is cooking marshmallows on the engine's heat. Ah, yes, I love marshmallows fried on the exhaust manifold. But anyway, yeah, the mags could be a bit longer, I think. Let's see here. Oh my god, you have... Are these shells or beer bottles? Oh, that's a keg. Those are beer bottles. Okay. Good, you've got the reflective texture on there, so it actually acts at least somewhat like a mirror. Drunk ass man. You even got an interior. You even got an interior to this. Jesus. Okay. God, there's just beer bottles scattered everywhere. Oh. Aw, look at that. He's sleeping. He's cuddling a pillow. Oh, bro, you even have fucking fish. Fish! Bro's got fucking fish! What the f... I'm afraid to know how many sub-objects are on this thing. Okay. Now this I like a little bit more. I'm not too certain about the... I think that's an APS firing piece. Texture stretched out a bit. I think it could use to be something else. Other than that, oh god, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find. Oh my god! Oh, the lag. Okay, I almost feel like it should be something like maybe that, but like a darker color. Maybe like that. Just because the textures of the APS firing piece stretched out don't really look that good. So I think maybe making that like the applique texture would work a little bit better. And this one's got a decent length mag. See, if you can make a mag that's like this length, but maybe curved a little bit for those front AA guns. Perfect. Beautiful. This is 3 things in one. Will this be put in a game or you made this for fun? This would be pretty cool if it was put in the game, but I don't know. I'm not the one to decide that. Oh, it would appear some things broke over here. I don't know if that's supposed to be that way. We're gonna go ahead and repair. No, it's not supposed to be that way. Okay. That'll be a Rorson decision. Yes, that is. By the way, I think Rorson actually submitted something for the Wreckfest, so we'll have to see that later. God damn! Everybody on this fucking desert boa is drunk as shit! Menu: rum, beer, vodka, alcohol, and maple. No shit, they're fucking absolutely wasted. Christ! They're all flat-faced drunk. Oh my god. Hey, yo, fucking orbital cannon looking ass. I do like this, though. Just a big fuck off, like, mortar cannon up here. Although, I would, just a minor nitpick, hide that, make that metal, or just, actually, yeah, just make that, oh, that whole ring moves with it. Okay, so yeah, just deco hide that gauge increaser, and make it a metal block. Good God, you got one hell of a Gatling gun up here. Very minor nitpick here as well. Is it going the same RPM? I feel like that in the back is going a slightly different RPM, or maybe that's because it's larger. Very minor, but either way, this is a very good texture for that. I like that. There's no water in the desert, so alcohol is the next best thing. You need to make... You need water to make it? I'm not sure. It increases fire rate when an enemy spawns in. Oh, okay. I really do like the crate with the supplies hanging, like, swaying in the wind. That's really fucking cool. Oh, you've even got, like, a vehicle workshop in the back. Oh my god. And you got the kitchen scattered with even more beer bottles. Good God almighty, man. The amount of detail you put into this is fantastic. I love this. And, oh, cars are, they're alright. Oh, they're like motorcycles with the side cart. Well, that's fucking weird. Alright, that's enough time spent on that, but goddamn. All I know is if I go up against that thing, if it does get in and I go up against that thing, good to know the entirety of the fucking crew is going to be absolutely shit-faced. I'm gonna watch them fucking fall over the railing as they're trying to drive around, and then they accidentally drive into the nearby river. Oh, that is a plane. I probably should not put that so close to the ground. Okay, whose is this? This is Good Night's. Alright, Good Night. Let's see what you got. Wings are, okay. I'm not too certain about your particle cannon lens thing up here. Oh, when they going to fix the lightning hoods and land? Fuck if I know. That's, like I said, that is a Rorston question. I'm not part of any of the game design or designs of the game because I don't want to do that shit. But yeah, I'm not too certain about your particle cannon lens up here. I feel like that could be integrated better, especially your detection stack there. See, to me, I feel like this, the firing piece should be on the bottom. And I almost feel like instead of having the giant vertical lens, well, no, you actually better have the vertical lens. That way you can actually aim up and down. Let's see here, where's the particle cannon stuff? There's the particle cannon. Scatter lens, short range lens. I feel like the short range lens would look a lot better, and if you were to use it down here, but I guess you could also deco hide that firing piece and make it look like this instead, and position it down here. I think it would look a bit better. I'm not trolling. They may say no because it looks too good. Yeah. Putting that desert boa in the game. Potentially. The truck has more Deepwater Guard than the Deepwater Guard themselves. And on the wings, I like that you at least have it sloping down to a point here. Although I feel like the slope here in the front could be a bit more aggressive. And instead of having these like little spots here, you could go ahead and make it come in a little bit more aggressive. Like, I don't know, like right there. Come in more like this. You don't, I'm not saying to deco all this in, I'm just doing it for simplicity's sake. But do something maybe a little bit more like that. Flatten it out here at the end. Also, I'm not too certain about having the ammo storage on the tip of the wings. I don't think that's entirely a great idea. And then here on the back end, I say make this like flat. Make it flat winged. Here in the back, like something roughly like this. Whoops. Roughly. You know, it still has a little bit more, the drag value on the add-ons might be more than they're worth. Yeah. Yeah, the little add-ons here ain't, probably ain't doing you any favors. And I'm really just saying that also this just ain't gonna do you any favors whatsoever. Plus, if you move the gun down here, not only can you engage land targets easier, but you can also make your cockpit bigger. Let's see what color. We're just gonna make this, I don't know, darker like that. I don't know. Sure. Well, we'll do that for shits and giggles. I will tell you. Will that if you tell the gun to do that? Well, assuming AI hits center mass and the inside of the pack with modules, wings are a pretty good place to put the ammo. For me, I like being able to armor up the ammo a little bit more, but I guess I could see that a little bit more for trying to spoof, maybe, or put the ammo in an area that doesn't get quite as much hit. But you can make your cockpit like a little bit bigger like that if you were to move your firing piece down there. Oh, god damn it, come on. There we go. Alright, next one. Heavy tank Shkuka? Is that how you fucking say? I don't know how to say it. Ooh, Ahmed, hello. This looks like an IS series tank. And it's really cheap too, it's 29k. What is this thing? 230 mil? You have more than enough recoil absorption and a ton of cooling. You could probably cut back on that a little bit. Lowest deco Ahmed build. Let's see here. What is the deco count on this? 571. A little bit high for how small it is, but he also decoed in all the suspension, which I like. Very good, very nice. You have all the exhaust vents in the back. Different strap down points. Even a fucking custom gun. What is that? A dish code or something? But this turret cap, though, is... It looks like an IS. It looks like an IS series tank. And that's probably what you're going for. Bootleg IS-3. Yeah, it kind of... That's what I'm saying. It looks like an IS. Tracks are clipping. Tell Ahmed to restart the whole build. Oh. Yep, he's right. Your tank treads are you're clipping here, buddy. Time to restart the whole build. Delete the entire fucking thing. Anyway. So what did it have? Like a fire rate of 9.9? I think it was. Something like that. I don't know why my sound ain't working there. Yeah, 9.9. What are you using as a shell? 4-meter shell. AP heat. Very good. Very good. God, the amount of decos that I know it takes to fucking make the sloping on both the turret cap and that is fucking ridiculous. But I can't really say anything about the design because it looks good. What does it look like without decos? Okay. You know what? I can accept that. It roughly resembles the tank. It doesn't have a bunch of extra add-on armor. It kind of has this fuck shit here, but other than that, really not too bad. I would say those are exposed, but the wheels provide a pretty decent amount of armor for that, so that's not too big of a... Less coped than campaign builds. Yeah, no shit. It's not a box, oh damn. Yeah, it's not just a giant fucking brick. It actually resembles somewhat of what it is. I respect that. Very good, Ahmed. I like this. Alright. Let's see here. KRI, Corvette, Kilius, Bagus, Perwheel, Variant B, improved. Okay. Not sure what the stock colors on that are. This is by Grand Knights Navy. I'm going to say that's Good Night, correct? Or is that someone else? Either way. Speedy little fuck. That's for certain. Good God almighty! Shout out to my little bro, named it after him. Uh-huh. Well, first off, the absolute conglomerate of fucking propellers, dude. I see why it goes fast. Christ. Ship has no deco. Oh, hell no. Okay. I'm gonna tell you this right now. The sheer number of fucking propellers back here looks doo-doo stanky as fuck. It gets the job done, but at this point, I would rather just have like 3 steam propellers and just have a bigger steam engine to keep up with all that. Which, by the way, you have more engine power than you're actually using. See down there in the bottom right? It's never really going all the way down, so you could even do for a little bit smaller of an engine that's a bit more efficient on materials. This turret cap, what the fuck is going on with the head? Like, bro looks like he got lobotomized. What the fuck is this? I understand the stone for EMP reasons, but there's got to be a better way to integrate that. Bro would have been faster if more was investing into jets rather than water props. Yeah, potentially. Also, the sheer number of fucking munition warners. I guess, yes, redundancy, but don't scatter them all over the turret cap, brother. That turret cap is just, the bigger it is, the more of a target it is. So in this case, you're making a bigger target for the enemy to be able to hit. That's why I'm kind of saying it looks like it got lobotomized and improvised to fucking put all this shit up here. Alright, let's take a look at your gun here. So you have way the fuck more ammo intake than you need. Autoloader limit is close to cooling limit. Let's see why. Ah, you're using belt fits. That's going to be why. It's because you have 2 intakes for one of these. And with belt feds, you only need 1. Because then you would actually probably be able to fit more autoloaders in here somehow. Do you at least have enough recoil absorption? You don't even have enough recoil absorption. Yeah. The MP proofing tried so hard but failed so epically. The recoil absorbers are taller than the turret's Tetris. Restart the whole build. I'm not going to say restart the whole build, but you need to redo this turret Tetris. You need to try and balance the ammo intake and autoloader limit more. Because if you try to balance it more, you're going to be able to get your fire rate to be higher. Plus, you also need to get your accuracy up. AKA put in more recoil absorbers to match your actual recoil, because your actual recoil is 5,809 per second. You only have 3,897 per second, so your accuracy when trying to shoot down incoming missiles and shells is going to suffer greatly because of it. Superstructure, shaping, it's okay. It's alright. You have other things you need to work on other than that. I just make it a diff gun. I don't know about that one. What's your main gun? This one's a little bit better. See, you've got the ammo intake and autoloader limit balanced perfectly. Good, but you need more cooling limit. So you could probably do without 1, maybe 2 autoloaders to make room for coolers, and then it can raise your fire rate. It won't be up to 90, but it may be up to 80 or something like that. Let's take a look here. Ah, you're using no clip. So that's going to make your gun more expensive. That explains why it's perfectly balanced. EMP protection all along the base. Lots of fucking processing power. Big fuck off gas engines. And I'm going to assume this is your primary AI. Am I correct? No, I am not, actually. Oh, no, that's your primary AI. Okay. The underside of your hull needs some work. All the propellers scattered around is just fucking terrible. Now, everything above water, your hull shaping, not bad. That's alright. That's alright. I also have a cruise missile with remote guidance. Okay. The remote guidance, you having so much processing power makes sense. Why? Okay. Moving on. MBT-6 Koala. Oh boy. Is it being called the Koala, meaning it's going to be retarded as fuck and have like a plate? Be so dumb that it could have a plate of food in front of it and still starve? And this looks like Ahmed. Yeah, it's Ahmed. Gotta love Ahmed's tanks. Not too certain on that muzzle brake there. But the rest of the barrel looks fine. Your mantlet looks good. Got plenty of smoke launchers on it. How much is this thing? 30k? What is this kind of 152? You need more recoil absorption. And you're firing 37.2 RPM. What kind of shell are you using? Sabo Solid Fin Stabilized. Hey, Koala isn't dumb, but they're also stupid. Yes. I love the phrase of you could have they can have a plate of food in front of them and still starve. It's how dumb they are. But what are these, like little grenade launchers or smoke launchers? Something like that. Got the custom gun up top, different detection and hatches, fuel tank or extra fuel tanks. I don't know about the rubber texture for your mud flaps. I understand that they're typically made out of rubber, but I don't think the rubber texture quite works here. Array blocks on the side. Yeah, overall, not really much I could say about this. One thing you could do is for your spotlight here, instead of just leaving it as the base spotlight texture, what you could do is turn it into, like, I don't know, a pleek. Do it like that color. Let's copy, paste. We'll do like a pole alloy. God damn it. Pole loop. Gonna make it like that. And oh, actually, let's do last pole. And then we can do that. So it looks a little bit more like a spotlight lens, and you have like a different housing that maybe matches the rest of the thing. I don't think that's quite the same color or whatever that you're using there. But that's honestly really all I could say about it. There's not much else I can't say. It feels like maybe there's a little bit of lack of, like, maybe different vents or air intakes or exhaust or something back here in comparison to all the detail you have on the turret cap. Oh, uh-oh. What? I see people flipping shit. How much for some koala meat? They brain is literally smooth. Yes. The clutter to deco ratio is perfect. -2 IQ. Getting kind of jealous of your all's craftsmanship, not gonna lie, but I'm lazy as fuck to focus on aesthetics fully. That's understandable. It's almost as pretty as you. Whoa! Sheriff coming in here to fucking try and riz someone up. Window, bad gnome. What? Can't say that word. Yeah, he said the W word. Saying window is just a rinse chat is like saying the N word. Not quite to that extreme. His windows look fine. I'm not gonna say anything about the windows. I can control myself, gnome. Damn. Okie dokie. Outcry glass edit. Wait, what is this? Ooh, hello. The God is good. And this is from Kevin. Nah, I can kind of tell that. Okay, I like the big fucking off-road wheels. This is a minor thing I wish they would add to FTD. I wish they would add different textures of wheels. I wish you could get some that have like really aggressive treads to make it look like it's like off-road tires. But okay, good. You use like kind of the glass texture for your windows there. Very good. You've learned, Kevin. You have learned. You're using a reflective texture on, what is that? The text screen, I think. That's good. I like that. Very good. A little radar. You got your little tool for a shovel in the back. What does this thing have, weaponry-wise? Oh. Oh, it's got a bunch of little small missiles coming out the back. That's interesting. I like that, though. Do you have any decos on your missiles? Aw, you don't have any decos on your missiles. You should definitely make some custom decos for those. I guess since they're coming out with the... maybe they're already out with it, I don't know. With the decos that could follow along with the wheels, definitely create some like custom spokes or wheel designs for that. Oh boy. Bro just cooked up a car for fun. The wheels were smaller in the alpha version. You can add decos on wheels in alpha. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I didn't know if it had come to stable yet, but in alpha, yeah, definitely once they come to stable, put some custom spoke or wheel decorations on it. That would just perfect. Add to it. Add to it. You could just deco that now in alpha. Lua missiles? Huh. Had to make some Lua for fun. Bro, I have never fucked with Lua and I never will. Same with breadboards. Indeed, the alpha is coming. Look under the car. Bible versions are tough. What is under the car? Oh my god, vents! Using the vent armor. I understand. But I would deco that over. I know it's on the underside, so it's not really that big of a deal. But to me, I'd deco that over so you don't see that. As well as, covering that up. I can tell you don't actually have... It's not just actually open, it's just not there. Anywho, not too bad. You need to find out how BB work rims. What? You need to find out how BB work. What do you mean how BB work? Like Battleship? Like what? Oh, breadboard? No. I will not be figuring out how breadboard works. Every time I look at that shit, it hurts my head, and quite frankly, I have absolutely zero use for breadboard. If there's something that I want to accomplish on a craft that I need to use breadboard for, then quite frankly, I don't need to have it on my craft. And I'm not gonna, like, I've had people offer to make breadboards and stuff for me. I won't do it. Because if I have to have somebody make a breadboard for me in order to get my vehicle to do a certain function that I want, if I ever want to make any adjustments to the vehicle, and especially anything that has to do with that breadboard, I have to go back to that person to be able to get them to help me to adjust the breadboard to make it work. Therefore, I can't work on my own vehicle fully, and I won't do it. I need to know everything that I do and everything that I make on my vehicles so I can do whatever the fuck I want to them. And if I have to rely on somebody to do a breadboard for me, I can't do it entirely myself. So I won't do it. L take. Slop opinion. Get better, bro, not cooking chat. Skill issue. We're talking about them shitting on me because I refuse to use breadboards. Because I don't want to use breadboard. Feel free to copy my breadboard. I always make it noob friendly. Nah, I don't have any use for breadboard Absolutely none. Never have. Never will. Anyway, moving on. Hey, yo, the motherfucker growled at me. I'm going to guess that's supposed to be in the water and not in the sky. I don't mind wrench, you do. Anyway. Okay. No one. Goddamn. I like the little growling sounds that it fucking makes, and that just seems like flopping around. Like the tail is actually going around. This is... I'd be terrified hearing that from under the water underneath my ship. Oh, torpedoes in the mouth. Okay, what kind of a gun is this? 18 mil. Oh, I'm gonna figure that's a heat spammer. Yes, that is, and that's especially deadly since it's going to be shooting from up underneath vehicles that are typically not very well armored underneath. Got custom decorated torpedoes here at the bottom. You got a decoy back here. Very cool. I like the design of this. I want to see it molest a fucking marauder. Oh. Is it gonna... Oh, I thought it was gonna hit the ground there for a moment. God damn. Bro, it's getting lit the fuck up. This is a really cool design. I like this. Fish fell off, man. No one restarts the whole craft. What is up with you, Kevin? Tonight and just... Yeah, it failed once. You failed at one thing once. Restart the whole craft. That's the mentality I had when I first started FTD. That is a quality build. Fish is 90% sub-object, 10% main. Wrench loves bread. Don't let him deceive you. He loved the fish. Fun fact, what you're hearing is actually an anime character talking, but the pitch and speed is lowered significantly. That's how the timid, the robot turtle from the TG achieves its growl. Everybody needs to restart their builds now. No. I will not be restarting my build. Kiss my ass. Anywho, RF-22 light ship. From Rat. So that's going to be no one's alternate account. Alright. You have a... What is this thing? Particle cannon. Yeah, I was making sure that wasn't just decoed to be something else. No one, I think you know what I'm going to say. Chat, I think everybody here knows what the fuck I'm about to say. I'm about to use the W word. It's old. No excuse. Base texture on those windows. No! The windows! The windows should not be heavy armor texture! Use an interface screen! Or at least a glass block! You have a little helicopter pad. I feel like this thing could use, or should have been able to have... Whoops. I did not mean to lock onto this little guy. Oh, this is cute. Anyway. It should have some more antennas coming up. Maybe a taller mast or a bigger little section for detection. But other than that, not much to it. Oh, that's drones. Heavy armor window textures is based, and you can't tell me otherwise. Well, too bad. I will tell you otherwise. Heavy armor texture windows is fucking retarded. Make them an interface screen or glass. You will not change my mind. Anyway, moving on. Carnival. I'm loving this new style of ship you got. Although, the first thing that stands out to me, I'm not too certain on that superstructure design. it doesn't really fit. Not so much because of the color, but primarily because of... Oh, also your textures are clipping there. But primarily because the shaping. How the rest of the vehicle is shaped, it kind of looks like this was an afterthought. It was just glued to the top of it. I would recommend making it like a little bit more angular, I guess. Kind of like you've got down here with the rest of the hole, because this just looks kind of more like a brick that you stuck on top. So I think the color is fine. Even the mass design is fine, but just kind of work on the shaping of the bridge itself. You can even keep like your base block back here, but just work on the angling here on the sides and then the front of the bridge to match the style of the rest of the hole a bit better. Now, other than that, let's take a look at your guns here. Beefy as fuck. You've got textures clipping there, though. You've also got some heavy armor clipping through there. Are these actual cramps? No, these are 500 mils. Ooh, are these pure railguns? Ooh, these are pure railguns. And you have just barely enough recoil absorption. Good man. Are they gonna fire? Oh, there it goes. Oh, I'm so used to seeing like a blast from it that I couldn't tell that it was firing. Bro made this ship in a rush because there was no way he did not see this. Well, either way, the rest of the ship itself is fucking gorgeous. Love it. I like that you changed up the texture of the like jet exhaust vents here on the side. Very good. I like that. You got different ship the intakes. Oh, love the big engines in the back. What is that texture? Is that like custom made, or is that... That looks like... Hang on. I'm curious. What is this? Sonar missile buoy. Okay. Well, what's Oh, okay. So it's not all one texture. It actually legitimately looked like all one texture. I was like, what the fuck is that? Did you fix your internet? I have not done shit because there's nothing I can do. Nice air brakes detail. Yeah. Yeah. It's overall a really fucking nice design. I love this style of airship. So, really the only thing you need to work on is just your bridge up here. Work on the overall styling of that bridge, and you're golden, dude. Fucking golden. He did flood his crawl space. Hey, fuck off, Kyle. Bastard. My fucking crawl space flooded in the heavy rain here and then made my house smell musty. Fucking took all day to get the goddamn smell out. Wait, is this meant to have an FCR on one side and a jammer on the other? Yes, I like having off-centered stuff. That is a detail I liked. Okay, now we have a smaller craft. The one that isn't over 1 million. So you've got two detection sticks, I guess? I'm not too certain about that one. I feel like it's definitely lacking something here on the side, some kind of insignia or maybe other like heat vents or something like that. Let's take a look here. Ooh, is this actually a flamethrower? Oh, it's actually a flamethrower. Let's see here. What is this down here? That's actual particle cannon. Okay. Your smaller designs are a little bit lacking in some of the detail department. Primarily up here. Feels like it's also missing, like the wings are kind of looking a little bit bland. You might add like a few skinnier like support beams coming out. Or do something here on the end. Let's see here. Honestly, I think that side like jet vent that I was talking about earlier on the other craft would go really well here. Having some of those black accents here in the center would go really good. Other than that, not really too much. Maybe some other antennas to make it look like it's remotely controlled or something. Okay, I want to see this thing burn a Marauder. I want to see this. Burn it! Burn it alive! Come on! Make my fucking day! Yeah! Let's go! Fuck yeah! Should definitely can't you make the flames a different color now? Or am I just tripping? Oh no, I'm just tripping. Okay, I thought you could make the flames a different color. Never mind. Ugh. God, one of these days I need to make my own flamethrower craft, because these are so fucking fun. Selkie. Okay, what is the Selkie? What did you say about black accents? You heard what I said. I'm not going to repeat myself. Flame color is an alpha. Oh, it is? Okay, so I wasn't tripping. I haven't been in alpha, but okay. Alpha can flame color cook. Yes. Roar build. Oh boy. Is this the roar build? Oh, it is Royston's little build. Oh, what is this little guy? This like a little... Of course, the colors are a little bit thrown. You know what? Just to make sure that they're going to be in the right colors for this, we'll put on that Deepwater Guard. Just for Royston. Okay. Well, except that doesn't really do me any favors because I can't look at the fucking gun. Never mind, hang on. I know there's a way you can like change like what fleet colors it's using, but I honest to God don't remember. And I don't feel like going back and looking. So, anywho. We have a little 50 mil minigun. You got it fairly balanced. You got a little bit much cooling, but not by very much, so I wouldn't even really bother with that. Little AP explosive. Got the shell optimized. Very good. I feel like right here you can use some extra little support beams. Maybe do something like... let's see here. I don't know. Make like a skinnier little beams coming up like so. Maybe something like that. Maybe even something similar to that on the bottom. Let's see here. And make it like that. Down, over, and up a little bit. Yeah, you could do something maybe like that to add a few more little supports onto the mast. Add that thing into campaign. Well, I'm sure it probably is going to go in because it is a Royston build. Can't really say too much on deco wise because I don't know like what the deco limits and everything on craft are for Deepwater Guard or for campaign in total. But I do like the deco, the makeshift missile look on this thing. Paddle wheels look alright. I feel like that propeller could be integrated a little bit more. Have maybe some kind of a housing in it or make it recessed into the hull a little bit more. I do like how like curved it is coming up here into the front. It's interesting that you have to have the lead up there though. Other than that, it's just it's a cute little Deepwater Guard craft. I want to see that in the campaign. Oh, I've even got the little purple tracers on it. Oh, those are gonna hurt. This is gonna be a little bit of a fucking rat. Deepwater Guard always have a soft spot on me. All the style is very cool. I like all the work that the Deepwater Guard has been getting recently. Some of the cooler designs that they've been getting, I think it's deserved. Okay, moving on to the shield. I'm gonna guess that this is an older Onyx Watch style ship from no one. How about that? Rorson is turning Deepwater Guard into Deepwater K. I don't know about that. Okay. As always, the front here just doesn't look very well integrated, and especially since it's like an Onyx Watch style, just the slope in the front doesn't fit it all too well. I understand it's more hydrodynamic that way, but either way. I feel like the barrels on this at least need to be decoed bigger, because this is a really big fuck off turret cap for such a tiny little barrel, or at least spread out the barrels a little bit more and create some supports for it, because as is, it's just really fucking small. So do... Oop, wrong one. Do something more like that. It fits the size of the turret cap a little bit better. Back in the day when I was ass. At least you got the kind of housings around that. I like that. Interesting pattern for that. What are these? Just regular missiles? They're not interceptors? Alright. There's not much to it. It's just I'm not very good with Onyx Watch style, but feels like you're missing something here up in the front. It feels like it needs to have some kind of a gun, or even shit, like a deck gun would be good here. Yeah, not much I can say on that one. Oh! Shit. Swastika missile. I was gonna say that, but it wasn't entirely like that. It was vaguely like it, but not. I don't think it was intentional. Oh, good God, what is this? This is from Good Night. Okay. Good mother of God, the hydrofoils on the bottom. Brother. Okay. Oh, hey, Rorson, you just missed me going over your little Deepwater Guard craft. Okay. Good Night. First off, your superstructure looks more like a submarine, like it belongs more on a submarine, as well as the entirety of the hull looks more like it belongs on a submarine. Your hydrofoils being stuck here down at the bottom like this, looks like it was more of an afterthought. And the hydrofoils need to be integrated better. Either having like thicker wings coming down that they're on, or integrate them into the hull better rather than them just kind of like sticking off here. Your propeller shafts here in the back. I'm not against them being at an angle going down like so. But what they need to do is have thicker support beams coming down to them to make it look a little bit better, and not like they're random metal beams going down into the water that look like they're going to snap off at any moment. Because right now, that's what they kind of look like. I really don't know about you stacking up detection like that. I don't think stacking detection on top of each other like that is a very good idea. Missile launcher, I like the idea. But instead I would replace these medium gantries with some of the invisible ones, and then do a custom missile deco. So just use like the invisible gantry. Like that. So you can have the regular gantry where it looks like it mounts up, and then the rest of it invisible. Like so. Yeah, that just needs work so badly. In your detection, like maybe have a taller detection tower. If you're gonna make an open top turret, you're gonna have to use decos, man. Otherwise, it's just gonna look fucking sloppy. Even if you just use basic decos, like 2. So long as they're functional, no need to remove them. A lot of blocks haven't been taken out as it would cause a lot of work for coals to go through every ship. Yeah. Only a fool would use them. Wrench ruined the missile. Restart the whole build. Yep. Sorry, dude. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. It's God damn it! I forgot how to fucking get to my goddamn hotbar. Why the fuck did they have to change all this shit? God damn it! Fucking motherfucker! God, I hate how they changed all those fucking settings that had absolutely no goddamn reason. Okay. I'm gonna chill the fuck out and move on. Anywho, moving on to TIE Fighter. Ooh. Oh, you even made the sound effect. Fuck yeah. That's interesting you're using the cedar texture for that, but I guess that does kind of fit it. Angriest dog in the galaxy is super small. I want to see that thing fight a duster. I want to see what this thing looks like without decos. Oh! I guess I understand because it's really fucking small, but... oh my god! It's horrifying, alright. Oh, good god. Yes! Yes. Okay, we're gonna ignore the fact that we just fucking saw what this thing actually looks like. Which I understand with how like fucking small the TIE Fighter is, and you know it's kind of impossible to actually fit everything in it. But oh, hey baby girl, what's up, Jordan? How you doing? Nobody saw that. Oh my god, you even made it actually fucking... You put in the sound effect for it too when it fires? Okay, I gotta see it. Come on, come on. I wanna see it. Oh my god, that is so fucking cool. That is fucking awesome. I love that so much. That dude, the sound on it sells it just so much. You make me want to make a fucking Republic fighter now. Something like that, just so I can make that. That is fucking awesome. I love that. Yeah, no, the sound effects on that sold it entirely. Fucking beautiful. Okay. I'm afraid that this is the last thing on the list. You just a wheelie on meth. Ah! What is this? Oh, fuck! I should have known it was a nuke. Hold on, I gotta spawn this thing higher. Gnome! Why do you have to keep making shit that's, like, beyond human comprehension? Like, what in the fuck? You say it's you just a wheelie on meth? Brother, I think you are on meth when you make this shit. What the fuck? I don't... Someone make a Star Destroyer now. I'll do it later. Dude, I would... That would be so fucking cool if you made a Star Destroyer cruiser, but that would also be fucking massive and a pain in the dick to make. and I'll make sure to make people regret removing its decos. Oh god. I'm not even gonna question how that fucking thing works. It's not worth my sanity. It's just not worth it. It's just not. So, whatever. Alright. Well, we had some pretty cool stuff. And we had fuck shit. The typical balance between the people that submit their craft on for these streams. So, anyway, thank you all for tuning in and submitting your craft. Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7 o'clock whenever we do this stream, and also submit your craft for this. I fucking blanked out on what the fuck it was called. Wrench's Wreckfest. There you go. I don't know why I keep fucking blanking out on that. I'll post a link to the Discord server in the chat here, and just actually I'll put it in the description of the VOD. So if you guys want it, you can just go there. So anyway, let me just go here and there. It's in the description of the VOD. Bada boom. That's it. Alright, that's all I got for y'all. I'll see you chuckle fucks in the next one.